All right, everybody, welcome one and all to another episode of Tunesday, the day we build a song from scratch. And today, I'm going to stick to my guns on this one, and we are actually going to do some lo-fi music. I say that I feel like almost every stream for the past 4 or 5 streams, I've been like, we're going to do lo-fi today. We're going to do lo-fi today. And then, and we start it, then it sort of gets a little distracted, and then we just sort of end up in a different genre, whether it's more trip hop than lo-fi or more alternative rock or ambient or something like that. We're gonna try to stick to it this time. Focus. That's the name of the game. So I got my piano set up because I think I might do like a piano riff. We could always just try to find a sample to work with as well. But I feel like that almost is too easy. But definitely what we're going to have to do is search through Splice, because I probably want to get a new kick sample from Splice. Maybe a new snare. We'll see. I already have some pretty good ones. And then maybe a hi-hat. Mintrovert, hello, welcome. How are you doing today? Welcome back. But maybe I should... I need to keep it simple, because a lot of times I'll try to come up with these chord progressions that I'm going to turn into lo-fi songs. And a lot of times lo-fi is way simpler than that. It's like one small, simple melody that's looped. So I feel like I could come up with something a lot easier if I just sort of focus on that as well. So I'm going to actually stick to it this time and actually make something lo-fi instead of blending it into something else that I normally end up doing. So let me get a piano track on here right away first. Grand piano sounds, production, and this one. This one's fine. Come on, get to work. You've been messing around with a track called "The Right Place" by Mork. I've never heard of it. I want to get headphones on real quick because I want to play along and listen to my piano rather than the delay I hear from my computer. Helps me play. He's got 150 subs on YouTube. Well, that probably explains why I haven't heard of him. That's relatively small YouTuber, but I'd be happy to check him out if you wanted to share. I like that already, but I don't know that fits the lo-fi genre that I was going for, so we're gonna just curb that for right now. So, I don't know. I gotta keep it super simple, I feel like. Just find one chord and make a small melody around there. Where's the YouTube video? I'm just gonna pull it up right now, and I'm gonna check it out later. Just simply because I don't want to be playing his stuff on my stream, because I'm gonna end up putting it up on YouTube myself, and I don't want to be putting my YouTube videos up that are just other people's YouTube videos. You know what I mean? That doesn't seem right. Well, that, and I do get copyright strikes from larger channels. Not saying that he would copyright strike me or something like that, but I'll definitely be checking it out after the stream. Saving that for later. So let's just keep it mega simple, and we're gonna just piece it together almost. Let's come up with one chunky sounding chord and a simple melody I can come up with around there, and that is it. That is all I want to do right now, and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to just plop my fingers down without even looking. Okay, now let's adjust a couple of them. This one feels off. Let's change it. That's better. What do we got here? So we got D going on 3 times. Oops. do we got? Ooh, okay, here we go. Rather than coming up with a chord, what if I just do something, just like a melody that I can repeat? That's something like this, like sort of like what I was doing in pieces there. You heard an oddly satisfying chord yesterday, but you can't identify chords at all. You know what was something really impressive about Logic Pro when I used to use that? Is you can connect your MIDI instrument or whatever you use to, sort of instrument you use with your software, and it will tell you what chord you're playing. Like if I did this, it would say D major, and then if I did this, it would say D major 7th, or D minor 7th, I guess, because this is a minor 7th. This would be a major 7th here. Ableton Live 10 can do that? Oh. Well, there you go. Just do that, and then Ableton Live 10 will tell you what it is. But I thought that was awesome. And Logic Pro, when I'm talking about, Logic Pro could do that, because Ableton Live 10 they took their time allowing you to do that, because Logic Pro could do that in 2010. 8 years ago, Logic Pro was doing that. So it took Ableton a long time to get there. It's about time almost that they can do that. But yeah, I remember Logic Pro was the only software that could do that at that time that I knew of. Oh, it's a pack though? That's bullshit. See, it just came stock with Logic Pro. I mean, I don't want to hype up Logic too much because I don't even really use it anymore. But I loved that feature. I thought that was the coolest thing, that you could just hit anything. You could just be like, and it would tell you exactly what chord this was. And it was like, damn. It was just like, it was straight up stock. It would just literally list it right here at the bottom. Just like naturally. You didn't even have to dig for it or slap on a plugin or something like that. Even if it was a stock plugin, it just literally always told you right at the bottom of the screen what chord you were playing. It's neat. It is neat. IMS or IMS, I don't know how it's pronounced, but I can do that too. Stock and open source. Open source is good. Oh, L, whoops, IMS. Limbs, LMMS. Got it. Hang on, I'm onto something that sounds nice. Stands for Linux Multimedia Studio. Got it. I don't know too much about Linux. Okay. The best way I feel like I can do this that's going to make it sound the most like lo-fi aesthetic and all that sort of thing is to do this. Let's not even figure out what tempo we want to do right now, right? I don't even know what tempo we're going to do. Yes, it's set to 120, but I have no marker going or anything like that. Let me just figure this out. Hang on, what was I playing before? Okay, let me play a little slower. slower than that even. It has a pretty penguin. That's all you need to know. Okay, that last one was pretty good, right? So here's what I want to do. Take this, consolidate it, and I'm even going to do this. Hang on, let me hear it real quick. Because that's a pretty steady tempo. I don't know what the tempo is, but we're going to find out. And here's how we do it. So we got this, right? If we really want this to sound good, we're going to freeze it, and we're going to flatten it. And here is the audio we want to work with. Now I'm going to unwarp it for right now because, as I said before, I don't know what tempo it is. Let's bring it up right to the start of the sound. You want those chords to score a movie, not to be lo-fi. That's you hear 80 BPM. Well, we'll see. Let's figure it out. We'll guess 80. So I'm going to just scooch it over. So it's unwarped right now. So when I change the tempo, it's not going to change the sample. Let's try 80 real quick. And I'm going to drag in my own metronome just because I hate the stock one. And that's one feature that I look forward to in Ableton 10 is when I can have my own custom metronome sound. That'll be nice. But in the meantime, I just do this. Or wait, no, not that one. That's too like clubby kick. Just good drum rack. That'll do. Any day now. But see, I want to work with the live audio too, because in fact, if I could even like consolidate it at a tempo a little slower and then speed it up so that way you hear like the stretching, like as if I pulled the sample and it was recorded at a slower tempo and then I'm forcing it there, you know what I mean? I love that sound sometimes. It sounds really nice. Okay, let's turn this down. It's also not a very good tempo kick. This is the one. Yeah, there we go. Default resub message. With a default resub song. I keep forgetting to put new songs on. But thank you so much, Docwin, for the resub. 10 months strong. Thank you very much. I appreciate it a lot. Well, a default resub message with a default resub song. So I guess it's very fitting in that regards. Also, lurk and love. Yeah, lurk away. You can automate the base BPM in the thing. It makes all the stretchies. Okay. See, I just usually would basically consolidate it at a lower tempo and then change the tempo up, and that would stretch it as well. There's a few ways you could probably stretch it. And we'll see if we want to do that. It's just sometimes that's a nice sound. You know, that's sub notification was loud, wasn't it? Boy, Mintrovert, you guessed that tempo, though. Listen to that. Now, here's the thing. See, I'm a little late here, but we can actually even fix this. Let's work with the live audio here. This might sound bad. I don't know. Oop. Now, I was a little late on a couple of these notes, so let's just go in and fix them. Yes, I could re-record it. I recorded this all myself. But if you were grabbing a real piano sample and the guy messes up the tempo, this is what you would have to do. So this is where I want this real sort of sound to come from. No, that's where what sample editor is for. Yeah. I like doing this way though. Because I know I can stretch and move it that way, I suppose. Okay, fine. We'll do that a little bit. Here's what we'll do. Consolidate that. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have done it that small. Hang on. Drag this out a little bit here. Now consolidate it. So fine. I'll play your game. It sounds worse that way. Because it's packing all this sound in. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I think I need to draw more points in. You're not supposed to do it that way. There are no rules in music. Don't act like there are. Use 1 point to get it on the beat. If I put 1 point in, isn't that going to drag all of it off? Like if I do this, it's going to drag a whole bunch of them off because not all of them are off. The gray markers are there for a reason. What you mean, these ones right here? Are these showing where it thinks the beat is being played? Okay, so you can even be off the beat a little bit. Double-click the gray thing and move it to the nearest division. I mean, it sounds fine right there. Can I delete these after yeah, I can. Yeah, see, it throws off this one now. So what, I gotta grab this one then too, and then grab this one. See how it moves them both off? I guess I have to double click it to save the point, right? Is that what I have to do? I don't know, it sounds the same as if I did it the other way. Yeah, that sounds fine. Put a tiny little variation in there. And yes, I know I could just grab it and pitch shift it in the sample editor, but I also can do it this way. And it sounds just fine. There, hang on. How does this all sound right now? Maybe I'm not so crazy about this one. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Definitely need to add a lot of filters and dirty stuff to this bad boy. Change the damn warp mode. Oh, is it still not warped? No, they're all warped. Oh, you just mean like off of beat to... I never do that. To what? Pitch? Because sometimes... Let me see. I have been doing it more now that you've been telling me. Sometimes I like the sound of the beat one. Yeah, like that one doesn't sound as good. That one sounds better on beats, I feel like. Though I don't know what the difference is, again, between Complex and Complex Pro. In some cases, use it, but for pads and pianos, most of the time, texture is best. All right, I'll try texture. Oops, hang on. Can I just do all of this? Okay. It doesn't do what I wanted it to do, but it does sound cool, so I like it. It almost makes me want to do this. Like, hang on. Like we just lower the whole shebang. Because it gives this sort of dreamy sound to it, you know? It's just going to move them all together, yeah. delete all of this real quick. Just trying to keep it interesting, a little variety in here. Yeah, I haven't messed with the grain size or flux at all. Should we fuck with that? The grain size is giving me that really nasty sound. The thing that I like so much. What was it set to before? 65? Oh, fuck you. See, it already sounds good. When I mess it too much, I don't dig it as much. I think I need to do something. Hang on. Let's put this here, actually. No, it doesn't really transition back into this very well. I just got to find these two notes that sound really good. Could play it out on piano. Just to figure it out. Hang on. We need this piano track back again. Oh yeah, it sounds different because I pitch shifted it all. Well, I lowered it, what, 4? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, got it. I gotta transpose everything I wrote. I don't even remember how it went, actually. It was like, I honestly don't even remember what it was. I just thumped it out quick and then these are the two notes I want to try to get. Hang on. How's this sound already? So let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 down from where it is. So 7. But maybe the other way. Let's go up an octave from there. That might be too much. I mean, might as well try, right? So we would add 12 to -7, which is math. That would be what? 5? 5? No, that's too much of a drop. Or jump. Because this is already down 4, so if we're just going down 3 more to hit the 7 there, that's not so bad. Oh, they're both 7. So how does this sound? It's different. Let's try raising that last one up 1. Maybe. It's not that bad, actually. Let me hear from the whole beginning. That's not bad. I say we make a go of this right now. Let's create a beat. Yeah, we'll just go with this just for now. It can obviously always be changed at some point. But let's beat it up. What is today? October 9th? 9th? It's the 9th here. I like how I spelled it October. Spelling and math. Go me. All right. Well, anyways, while this is loading. What? No, delete it. I said delete it. Okay, fine. Take your time. Let's look for kick samples. I just like to check out the front page, see what's new. Ooh. Ooh. Hang on a minute. These are pretty good. Ooh, I love woodwinds here. Ooh, I really want to try to use this in some way. You know what? I don't even care. I love that sample. I'm so stingy with my splice credits, not to mention they just fucking billed me again, so I have now 566 credits. Just give me that. It sounds nice. I don't know how I'm going to use it, but I can find a way. Here I was like going to look for kick samples, and now I'm just like flipping through orchestras. Okay, let's actually get to work here now. Let me first let me look at my likes. These are ones that sometimes I like the whole pack and then gave up on them. Oh, I should have. Hang on. I forgot. Go back. I like these a lot. Like the whole pack. There we go. Save that for later. Show me my packs, please. Thank you. Because aren't there ones in here that I saved called like lo-fi and stuff? Yeah, like lo-fi analog sessions. And so these are like almost a little too easy to pull the samples out of here and make a beat to it. Not to mention 1 million people have done that. However, if they have good kick samples, yeah, like this is one I've already downloaded and used before. I'd be happy to listen to those. Doesn't have to be a whole beat. That's a nice soft one there. Can I hang on? One shots, please. I mean, the loops are still useful. That's more like club kick. I like that except for the wavy end. That one's not bad. Remember that one, Destiny. Maybe Destiny? Should we go with our Destiny? Let's just download it and try it. While we're in this same pack, we got anything for snares as well? Of course you got something. That sounds very vaporwavy almost. Why is this one like... I don't like that one. Almost like this one, but turned down a lot. A couple of those are pretty good. Let's do this. Pop this back open. Will you do this already? I told you to delete like a month ago. It's still loading. Okay, never mind. Let's go back into here. Wait a minute. I have this in here twice. I don't need it in here twice. This one's a little too trappy. Where was that one that was loud but good? None of them really are that great. Because I don't have to use any of these ones. What else? What other packs have we got here? There's another nice one I got. This one's straight up vaporwave sounds here. Hey, listen to these. They already come with the sidechain compression. Snares. That one's pretty good. A lot of them have a... I'm just going to download this one as well. Just keep try to be less stingy with my samples. I wish a lot of them didn't have the room sound with it. That. Like, no. I can add my own reverb. Yeah, give me dry. I like dry. Gonna get that one as well, just for later. Okay. We done yet? All right, we're done now. Let's try out our new kick. See if it's good. It's probably gonna be too loud. Just real simple right now. Let's try one of our snares. Let's do that first one. No, come on. Let's just loop the drums, just so we can get some arranging going. Copy and paste this for a while. I'm copy and pasting this rather than consolidating and looping it, because I might still want to put some more variations. I might want to change some stuff. I just don't want to make it completely permanent right now, you know? Consolidating and then looping is a sort of permanent thing. I guess I can always still go back and fix things, but it's just easier to do that. Obviously, it'll have a lot more impact when I've got the kick on its own track and it's all sidechained to that. Trying to... Just trying some different, because I don't know, I feel like I sometimes do the same beat over and over. I'm just trying to mix it up a little bit. No, too busy. Maybe I do like that, actually. I also want to... I lowered the velocity on one just to, like, because the snare needed some control. control. I still don't know if I like the snare on this. We can fix that. You're very tired today. You'll go to bed now. Good night. Well, hey, thanks for stopping by, Mintrovert. Thanks for the idea about changing it to the texture setting or whatnot on the pitch. I can't describe my own things, but either way, it helped a lot with getting the sound that we've got right now. I appreciate that. Pretty much every time you come in, you've got good ideas that shape the entire sound of this piece or whatever I'm working on. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's still too busy. That's the problem I have with drums a lot of times. I can't ever keep it simple. That's just you being a nerd. Well, you're being a helpful nerd. So I'm doubling the length of the whole loop. I'm still gonna get rid of that one though. Yeah, definitely need to change that snare. Let me dig through this. Snares. Both of those are not too bad. Let me just do this. Put them in. Why not? Which one is this? This is number 11. Let's try number 3 as well. Let's just test a couple out. That one's pretty good right there. Not that one. Sometimes you can combine them too. Okay, we'll see what it sounds like when we EQ them. Let's, I like that. Let's duplicate the track, and then we're going to have kick and snare. So that way we got them separated. And the kick track, I'm just going to go through and delete the snares, and vice versa on, whoops, the snare track. I still haven't put an EQ on this. Oh yeah, I was going to do that, and then didn't. Let's do this right out the gate. I'm gonna create insert audio track just so I can basically grab these. These are the defaults I pretty much put on all audio tracks. Just an EQ, cutting some low end, and utility because utilities are so useful. fuck with EQ in a minute. I want to do this. I'm gonna go medium side chain probably. Probably want this actually right there. Get your input from the kick. Okay. Now with our kick sample, we need EQ on kick and snare. Let's add, this is my favorite preset to start with a kick, is number 2. You hear that? That sounds awesome. It's almost just too beefy. Snare definitely needs a lot of work, I feel like. I'll just do snare 1. I don't remember. It's almost too much... too much high end coming in. You know, all that, it's a little too crisp. Turn up the kick again and just turn down this... There we go. That should be good. We need a hi-hat as well. Do I want to go real or not? Hang on. Let me see real quick what we have in. I always like using... What's it? Oh, it's in break selection. You know, I try... So, classic lo-fi and everything like that, they will put in always a hi-hat. It'll basically kick, snare, hi-hat, and that's about it. I like trying to mix it up a little bit by trying to bring in the ride cymbal a little more. I feel like ride is underutilized in lo-fi. It adds so much and is so good. I still hear a slight clicking noise coming in the kick, and I think it could be this also. A tiny bit. There's a minor click in there, but oh yeah, it's definitely this. Hang on. That helps a lot, actually. Yes, love that. Love it. Keep it. Get rid of that. Good stuff after a long day after work. Hell yeah. This is music to chill, relax, study to, you know, one of those YouTube channels that there's a billion of. Just some nice chill fucking music. All right. real quick, what do we have for like a really, what's the slowest BPM you got on here? Well, I guess I could go for something around 160 too, so the 170s maybe aren't so bad. Probably gonna be too busy though. Yeah. What if we did on the run like this, but we do multiply by 2? And we're gonna cut out that the extra part that comes in there. We don't want that. Like here. Let me do this. Wait, why did that sound so shitty? I'm not asking you to do a whole lot. Yeah, weird. Now it sounds fine. I did almost nothing different. Whatever. What? And then let me just do this. No, the whole thing. The whole thing. Consolidate. I'm still not sold on hi-hat. Here's what I mean. What sounds better? This. Let me finish it all. This. So we got this hi-hat going. Or option 2 is the ride. As I said, people don't use enough ride cymbal on lo-fi. It's such a chill sound. Here we gotta, well, that, okay, so that sounds pretty good already. I sort of am warming up to that hi-hat a lot, but stick with me. Whoa, hang on. This one. Are these consistent? Okay. So here's what we do. Here's how we figure it out. We're going to have A first, and then B's going to come in. So you got that, and then we got that. And we're going to hear it back and forth. All right, which one do we go with? Hi-hat? Or ride? Ride has no EQ on it right now, too. Keep in mind, so let me try to fix that. Both sound good in my opinion. Exactly, right? It's such a hard choice. Which one is better? So the ride allows a high bit better, but not much. Would use ride on bridge and hat on main part. That's true. We could just use them both. Why not both? We'll do that. All right, we're gonna save that. We're gonna save the ride for later. Okay, all right, we should start thinking long term now. How are we gonna make this all work? Let's do this. We could do the very cliche like lo-fi beginning essentially here. This is the fast way of me doing it. Do something like this first, you know. good beat. I like the beat. I'm just more happy with the beat because it's not the same cliche thing I've done over and over. But I feel like I should do this sort of thing. At the end, it turns into massive EDM, yeah. I almost like what I did there where rather than making it, because normally I would make it do that like, here, normally I would put this sort of dip that I'm doing in right at the very end. So it'd be like this. And then it would come in fully right away. But I almost like the idea of delaying it a little bit so that way I can do this. So it's like one and so it's like, you know, downbeat and then it goes down and then comes on. I almost like that idea more. Here, we're gonna do this extra lazy way. We could do that. Doubling the speed of the hat as a variation might also be nice at some point. Okay. That's the original speed then. Yeah, well, let's try another. There we go. Let a little bit more of that high end in, but not that much. Okay, let's try that. Like that. That's what I was more talking about right there. And then we could even like... Oh, hang on. So when it first comes in, it's still down. Whoa. I realize I could have drawn that out, but I don't really care when it's a lo-fi track and there's not really even going to be that much automation. I don't mind just dragging it out like that. Where does the resonance? Does that leave that alone? Now, if I clicked it off, you probably wouldn't even tell, right? Because the piano doesn't even get that high of frequency. So like if I did this, device on, turn it off there, right? You're not gonna even hear that. Yeah, you don't even hear that at all. So whatever, we can just put it wherever. Just turn off the filter whenever. It's because if you look at the EQ, it's all just low-end piano. Nothing in this high end where it's filters actually doing stuff. I mean, we could, I guess, guarantee that by doing something like this then. That. And then also bring this down to 0. Just guarantee it, you know, because that way the filter, you see, just goes right back to normal. And then we click it off and we don't need it anymore. Cause I don't know, I like that little intro part. That sounds neat. All right, I think I'm gonna try to fit in another sample that I found that I really, really like. And I don't know if it's gonna fit, but we're gonna just experiment. So let's drag this out for a while. You know, hang on, move this all the way over. And let's just keep going for a long time. Okay, you know what? I was streaming last night and I felt something like tickling my nose and I wasn't sure what was going on. Now I still feel it. It's got to be my pop filter. Just messing with me, you know. the worst. The worst feel in the world. All right. Here was the sound that I got. They added an awesome new orchestra sample pack. It's amazing. So far I've loved everything I've heard. And listen to this. Isn't this badass? All right. That's pretty cool. Now, what tempo do you think we're at? Yeah, we're not there. We're at 80. Yeah, and so I don't even know if this is really going to fit. It's obviously not the right key right now. Last I checked, we're moving to... This is in B flat, right? Because I recorded it in D and then pitch shifted it down to give it a unique sound. Hang on. Well, the first note is a B flat. It doesn't mean we're in B flat. Some wrong notes there. Well, let's try moving this down to B flat and see what we got. Or in this case, up, because we're in G minor, it says. So we want to move it up 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Probably not set to beats. We'll just experiment with these. Let's try texture as well. So that way it might sound the same as the piano. I don't know. Definitely think I should add some reverb to this once it's sounding good. Hang on, the first part sounds good. Is there a way I can do this? Because then it kind of gets like off a little. Let's do some individual sample manipulation here. Reverse the clip. Ooh. What did you just do? Oh, you just took the tail end of it. Fuck you, Ableton. Duplicate the last note. Okay, let me try reversing it real quick. Just to hear what that sounds like, because that could be a really cool sound. I'm just gonna do this. Because hell, if we even did something like that. That sounds kind of neat right there. I mean, yeah, I could change a couple of notes around still and mess with it, but I don't know. I almost dig that a little bit. Here's something else. clarinet. Whoops, clarinet. What if we need some reverb? Let's just get a good like house reverb going here. I always love Cathedral. That's a great one. Is that better than the original? Maybe, okay. We're gonna save it for later. We're just gonna save this over here with the ride. Maybe we'll bring that in later or something like that. It is nice. Ping pong effect. Oh, that's a good idea too. Just chock full of good ideas here. Let's try that. You said duplicate the last note, and let me see about that. Hang on. Let's just do this. Turn off the piano right now. Here's something else too. Yeah, this might fit the timing better. Nope, that made it all worse. Okay, well, can I do this though? Just experimenting. No, I'm making a mess. As much of the original that I can preserve would be the best, I think. Whoops, what am I doing? Drawing now. So double the last note. Hang on. No. You know, it's harder to hear with the reverb on now, so I'm going to turn that off. Which last note were you talking about? This one? No, that's like 2 notes. No. Just playing around. Because you still hear this like gap here, so I could like essentially do that on like later loops. Yeah, I still feel like I should do that actually from the get-go, like this. Is that going to throw off the timing of everything else? Let me listen to this thing. It's such a good sample and such a good sound, but well, I guess it's not such a good sample because the clarinet player could have been a little more conscious to the tempo. I feel like. Ow. Got a like bruise on my foot or something. Owie, that hurts a lot. Enormous bump. Just notice that right now. What if we did this? Hang on. Come on. Like that. That's the effect I'm trying to get. It's a good sample, just maybe not for your current track. I'd keep experimenting, though. You need to buy a clarinet and play into the track. You're right. That's the simple solution. Why haven't I bought a clarinet yet? Ooh, I got just this weird bump protruding out of my foot now. I just noticed it for the first time. That don't look good. But this might work. Here. Especially if I can... Hang on. Because I think worst case scenario, too, I could just do this. Oops. It's like that loop sounds nice. I don't like that at all. Which part? This part, you mean? The clarinet? You don't like the clarinet at all? Definitely no reverb on it. Oh, I almost like the reverb. All right. Now here's something else. What if we make it sound grosser? No. See, because I like it as like a little thing that drops in every now and then, you know? I think it sounds nice. Let me see when it would come in. It fits the way you have it now, but not totally sure either. Okay. Well, we'll just leave it. We can always delete it later or turn it off. I'll figure out when it would come in. Hang on. Just want to put a teeny little variation here. Oops. Let me do this. Not sure where that gap's gonna go in or how far it'll go. But just, you know, I like putting in little drops in the beat just to create that variation. What about violin, a soft melody? We could see. See what samples we can find, you know? We'll add actually variation with the kick and everything too. I like it. Gives a weird haunting sort of feel to it. I'll put more variations in the drums, but this is a good start right here. Then I might have to write a new piano part just so we can have like a sort of a break where we put the ride cymbal in or something. Or no, I guess we don't have to write a new piano part. Depending on what samples we've got, we could just drop out the piano part and just more accentuate the focus on those other samples. Let's look. Let's see if we got some violin ones. And you know what? We can maybe find that inside of the new pack that we just liked. This new orchestral sounds one. I mean, yeah, I got this real strings here, but come on. This is the new pack that I got. Symphonic. Let's see what they got. They have cello. Do they have violin separately? Yeah, here we go. Violin. Yeah, that's a good melody, right? No. Do you have anything that's not? These definitely go together. They definitely are supposed to go together right there. This is largely a full violin section rather than like a single violin. Very slow melodies. Less so about the actual melody. These are more like backing things. Nah. Now let me see real quick. Let's just flip through all of these things, because maybe cello's good. A little too intense there. Probably don't want another piano. There's always lots of harp sounds. Harp's not that bad, actually. It's already at 80 BPM, too, so it would fit really nicely. Yeah, that's that one I got. I'm a sucker for marimba, too. See, they make all these parts that go well together, but then if you want the full orchestra, you got to get every single part individually. And then you can just layer them over the top, and then boom, you're done. That's a nice sound right there. Oh, what the fuck? Did I not buy the dry version? Son of a bitch. I didn't know there was a dry version. Thought that was the only one. I always want the dry version. I'll add my own sample. Damn you, Splice. I didn't even know that was a thing. Whatever. I'm not about to buy the same one again. Well, now I know to keep an eye out for those. Oh, here we go. There's that harp I liked, but dry. You have 563 samples. Just saying, I know. But I need them. You know, I should just spend them more. I more want to get off of Splice. I don't know that I like Splice that much. They do a lot of shitty and shady things. And their website's not the best. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what other options really there are. I'm sure there are more, but... All right, let's leave this pack behind for right now. So I can go into this one. Cellos, here we go, violin. Poor viola. It's like 200 violin, 200 cello, 12 viola samples. Keep it random, too. I don't want to use the ones everybody else is using. There's a lot of options for 80 BPM. I love that they put dubstep in the tags. What? Why? You really like the fact that they are little cuts of longer samples since you don't have to cut them yourself. See, I'd almost prefer to cut them myself. I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, I guess you could use it in dubstep. I almost feel like you could use anything in dubstep, but why? I wouldn't put that as the tag of this particular sample. Oh, this is... You want to hear some good dubstep, dudes? Wub, 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 wub. Wub, 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 wub. Like ambient, cinematic, dark, go for all that. Down tempo, I don't know really. Drum and bass, what? No. Use this sample and make dubstep next time, yeah, right? Don't talk shit on dubstep. It can be really nice. I'm not really joking about dubstep. I'm joking about the tagging in this sample. Like, tagging dubstep. What if you're searching for dubstep and you wanna put in some crunchy sounds in your dubstep, and then you get this? Yeah, sure, you can use this. As I said, you can use this in dubstep. You can use anything in dubstep, really. You just gotta distort it and bend it a lot. Layer a lot of effects on it, but I wouldn't call this... Can step on your cat and use it in dubstep. Exactly. Record your washing machine. In fact, that would actually be a really good sample for dubstep. Or like your dryer. It would work well. Hang on. Just want to try something. I know this isn't the right key. More testing the rhythm. I still like that clarinet a lot, actually. No. A lot of that's not going to work. True, every can be a nice sample, but not everybody could make a good dubstep tune from it. That's true. But I do think that, I guess a good dubstep artist could use any sound. This one. I like that one. Let's see what we can do with this. You're going to know what tempo it is, right? Okay, good. Let's do textured again, because I'm enjoying those sounds. Oh, turn it down. Yeah, that'll work. We can cut this up and make it our own a little bit more. First, let me figure out where this would come in. And then I almost want to add reverb to it. I'm gonna say keep the clarinet going for some time once it came in. Like this part, you mean? Because I sort of want to do it for this long before the this comes in. Maybe put some variation in the beat again. And hang on. Let's figure out what I can do to this. Maybe you don't want to keep it really simple. Hang on. Just want to test this out. Wait. Actually, new idea. I think Chrome has some auto-correction or something. It keeps fucking up your text. Maybe. Hang on. This part. I could even do that. Just even that little cut sounds nice. And then maybe I add another variation here. I'm going to drop the clarinet part in. Maybe like mix up the timing into where it comes in or something. We'll see. But I just want to get this sounding really good first. Ooh, I'm in a new room. I am. I don't know when you last saw, but I moved about a month ago. There we go. That's the note I want. Why? Why am I in a new room? Well, because life changes. You move. Things happen. Is it ruined Tunesday now? I need to get something cool behind me, though. People to look at. Still working on that. Actually, I think I have some cool things I could put up. You want to see some cool stuff, actually? Kinda, you're joking. I don't know. Maybe it ruined the pure, beautiful aesthetic that it was already. I like this extra little variation right there. I might put one more here at the end. Here. You want to see something neat I got? This is something I made. Hang on. Do I have a full screen cam? Did I make a full screen cam? Why have I not made a full screen cam yet? Or like scene, I mean, whatever. I can just do this. Make it bigger. So I don't know if this is going to... Oh, I'm holding it upside down. How well this is going to show up. But look at this bad boy. So this is a piece of music I wrote, right? This is the sheet music that the performer would need to look at, right? Does this look like sheet music that you normally see? Probably not. This was a piece that I wrote that's text instructions. So basically what you'd need is you would need this, and then the performer would also need to read, it's like a paragraph long of how this works. And I guess the performer wouldn't need to look at this or the paragraph while they're performing this, but they would need to read the paragraph to know how to do this. And essentially, I can explain it, this is for 4 different people. And you would pick wherever you want to start. you can start anywhere you want on this whole thing. And you basically play that for, what was the timing I had? I think it was 20 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, it was 20 seconds. So you start here and you play this repeating for 20 seconds. Real simple. Just these two notes. Ba 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 ba, you know, but the rhythm that you're doing, like ba 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 ba, or whatever, you know, little triplets, bum 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 bum, whatever little parts I put in. And then after the 20 seconds, then you pick where you want to move. You could move over here. You could move over here. You could move over here if you were starting here. You basically have to follow one of the lines. Well, nope, you can't go this way because there's no line connecting those ones. And you just follow along the lines and you go wherever you want. And you just jump around and do all that sort of stuff. And it's for 4 different players. So if you got 4 different people all starting in different spots and moving around, it all sounds kind of neat. And it's different every single time you play it, of course, because then performers are starting on different spots. I think it's for 4 to 6 players. So 4 at least, I think, to make it sound really cool. But hell, I think you could go up to like 8 if you really, really wanted. But I think I said like 4 to 6 when I wrote it. And yeah, it sounds pretty neat. I don't have any recordings, honestly. It has been performed live 3 times. By quartets, but I don't have any recordings of it or anything like that. I feel like I didn't really need any recordings because it's different every single time you play it. I just need to keep the score, so that way I could replicate it and other people could play it at some point. But yeah, that's one neat thing I could throw up behind me, hang that on my wall. I like that piece that I wrote. It's nice, and it's, as I said, it's different every single time someone plays it, so that adds a lot of variety and whatnot. Anyways, back to this. I got other cool stuff I could show, but maybe in a little bit. Let's keep lo-fiing it up. Hang on. Basically what you're doing with triggering clips and sessions view in Ableton, I think. Really cool. A little bit. And some of the things too, I mean, you could probably see them, but they're not just notes. They're like certain things that say like replicate a snare every half note, or replicate a recently heard sound randomly but on the pulse, because the tempo is still really important. I wrote this when I was really, really into like Steve Reich, you know, and everything that he does is super like pulse tempo oriented. So same with this, you know, replicate a high note. Sometimes it too, I put in growing, a low pitched drone, a high pitched drone, a pulsating sort of drone sound. And it's also unique as well and sounds different every time because there is no specific instrumentation with this thing. You could play with whatever instruments you want. It could be a violin, a guitar, a clarinet, and a trombone. Sure, why not? Do it. There are no specific instruments required. It can, just do whatever. Yeah, is neat. Sounds neat too. I got to get that performed live sometime and record it or something. Film it. Whatever. That's a lot of work. I'll see if I'll do that eventually. I wrote some other string stuff and managed to record that and put that up on my SoundCloud like 5 years ago or so. It's just hard to organize like ensembles sometimes. Not too hard if there's a music college near you, because those kids are a lot of times desperate to be playing in ensembles, any sort of ensembles, but either way. I got other stuff to do, like make some lo-fi. um, let's add some variety in the beat here. Hang on. Also, I think I want to turn down the violin a little bit. Do a stream one day just using session view, then at the end of the stream make a recording from it. That would be a tough challenge for me because I never really use session view, you know? I almost never use it. I just sort of do it to mix. But that would be interesting. I'd have to do a quick refresher on how to get my fullest potential out of session view, but I could do that sometime. Make a Steve Reich style track. You know, should I take an aside to play a track that I was working on that you inspired, Anne, by listening to your album that you were asking me to listen to? Should we take this is going along smoothly, right? We could take like a quick fiver. It's not even going to be fiber. It's like 3 minutes long. Less than that, maybe. We want to hear this real quick? This gets a little Steve Reichy a little bit in here. But here's what I got. Ooh, it's loud. Turn it down real quick. Probably hear the influence that your track, at least, or your album, applied to this. And then I had to use Reichtronics, of course. Sort of like, I can't remember what it's called, where the whole song is like this arc. It's got a slow build up and then slow fade out. I don't remember what that's called. I should know. Together pretty nicely. I should do stuff like this more often. Very nice. Thank you. Yeah, this one, mega chill. Mega chill. But it's pretty good. I'm digging that one a lot. No, don't save that. I didn't really do anything to it. All it is lower the master volume because I was experimenting with mastering inside of Ableton because I normally use a separate software. But I was watching this other streamer. His name's, I've talked to him about him before. He does the 2-hour track challenge. Ben Burns, great musician. Check him out if you can. Look him up on YouTube. You probably just YouTube search Ben Burns 2-hour track challenge or something like that. You'll find him. And he does all of his mastering and stuff inside of Ableton with like limiters and just a lot of gain control. Because basically with mastering, you just want to get it loud, right? That's the overall goal with mastering is you got to get it loud enough to compete with music on the radio or, I mean, mainstream popular music or whatever. Everyone's just punching their music out super loud. So you got to do the same sort of thing. So that way, when you put your song on the streaming services or whatever like that, and someone adds it to their playlist, they don't have to turn up the volume a ton to listen to your song. And then when the next song comes in and it's just a normal, regular produced track or whatever, not saying that your music isn't normal and regularly produced or whatever, but then it just blows out people's speakers and they got to immediately turn it down. So you want to have sort of like basically all music should have a sort of average volume level, just for convenience of the listener. And mainstream music has said that volume is this loud. No, hang on. It's this loud. I can't even reach up high enough. And so you got to sort of just do what they do. Otherwise, you're going to piss off people that listen to your music. I mean, I guess it's different when you're listening to like symphonies and orchestra. That almost has a different standard of volume and everything. You're allowed to get away with being a lot quieter because there's a lot more dynamic difference throughout the piece. But we're not making orchestra music, are we? So I'm not allowed to do that. Okay, I want to put another little variation in the beat here. Right here. That, but I don't want this last little thing heard. What did I do for the last one? Yeah. In comparison with orchestra stuff, the difference is mostly using compressors, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's a very good point. Or we'll do kick or snare, kick, kick. There. I just like to put little tiny drum variations in there every now and then. I feel like that's what a lot of good lo-fi does too, because you are just hearing the same sample like over and over and over and over and over. You can put variations in the sample and everything, and I have a little bit to the point where it's not just the same, 4-second sample loop or whatever. Less than that, 2-second loop pretty much. Just want to make sure that sounds good. Yeah, see, like that. That's a, whoa, it sort of like snaps you out of your zoning outness of being like, yeah, this is a chill track, and you're just like, what? And then it just immediately goes right back into the normal beat, you know? You could bring in some one-time vocal cut in the drum gap. Something ghostly. I like that idea too. Maybe we'll do that for a later drum gap because, you know, we're going to do this as a lo-fi song, and a lot of lo-fi songs are really short. Like, we're almost hitting the limit at a minute and a half. That's like most lo-fi songs. But if we put enough variation and enough different stuff, we could stretch this out to like 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes, something like that. So maybe, yeah, somewhere near the end. Plus, I also love the idea. I'm a big fan in songs of waiting to add like the really cool parts until the end of the song. It's something that if you ever listen to Tom York's, I think it's his first solo album. It's called The Eraser. Really good album. I recommend people listen to it. And he does that all the time. Is he'll have like a 4-minute song, and it doesn't get really, really good until like 2.5, 3 minutes in. And then you're just like, oh my God, this. Or like he'll come in with a sound that's just so good and so amazing, where like if I was doing the song, I would be like, that sounds so good. I have to lead with that and get everyone's attention. But he says, fuck that. And he drops it in like right near the end of the track. And you're just like, oh my God. And he does that over and over and over again with so many of the songs on that album. I recommend listening to that. Plus, it's got the song called Black Swan, that's a top tier song right there. I love that song. See, right here now, we're going to throw off where the clarinet was. So the clarinet was always right on the downbeat right at the beginning. Like that. Now let's try pushing it over so that it goes there. Makes me almost wonder if this should have been like that on this part too. Let's just try that. No. I can't decide. It's pretty good there. Should we go classic lo-fi too? Fuck that high end. Maybe not fuck the high end, but push it down a little bit. Yeah, that's a cool technique. I told you before. But a good friend of Tom York and musician colleague is Beryl. Yeah, I remember you saying that. He does that all the time too. 3-minute tracks, then 20 seconds of completely different track almost at the end. Well, that's true. Mixing it up like completely and being like almost a whole new song at the end is cool. But I guess it's more like one or two sounds that are really good, or like a vocal melody that he could sing that he almost, most musicians would be like, yes, no, that part's way better. I'm going to use that as the main chorus. He doesn't use it until like the very last line, and that's it. And then that's the only time you ever hear it. So it doesn't almost change the entire song. It just is a layer that I would be too tempted to use entirely throughout the whole song. But yeah, I could see how they 100% inspire each other. I need to listen more Burial. You mentioned that a bit ago. Just trying something. Let me give a little. Because if I'm giving a little, I should still give a little of the piano too. Here's something else. These don't have any of the sidechain compression that we need. We need to put that on. That is a must. We need to hear that kick. Hang on, I gotta make sure it's not too intense. Yeah, see, that's a little intense. Actually, what I can do is if I do that, I could probably just turn up the overall volume because it's ducking it so much, you know. No, back here, please. Now this is... Let's do this. Right here, I want to add some variety then. Let's try this. Still save this for later. We still need another extra sound to come in right here, right? Yeah, I want to do this. Here's what I'm thinking. Stick with me for just a sec. Then we grab this and we bring back the piano. I still refuse to consolidate it, which would make it a lot easier. But fuck it. You never know when you want to put some little variation in there. A feature track of them. Listen maybe later. All right, I'll add this. I got another song. I got to look at. Oh, featuring Tom York. That, yeah. 1.9 million views. Yeah, how do I not know about that? I also have to check out this track. Official cat video. There. See, that's how I can make a music video. I need to get a cat. And then I could just film the cat doing whatever. Who cares what the cat's doing? I could just put my music in the background. I just noticed it's getting dark in here. I'm going to turn on a light so I'm not just hiding in the dark. Give me a second. Hang on. It is thundering outside. It's good lo-fi making music, right? Or good lo-fi making music, good lo-fi making weather. That's what I meant to say. So I like the idea of the vocal part. Let's maybe drop the vocals in right here when we have this break from the piano. Find something that'll fit somewhere in here. I don't know how exactly. It depends on what we find. Also help fill the silence of this, because it is a little empty right here. Just out of curiosity, oh, I grabbed off the beat, I guess. Nah. Or, hang on. Try what you were saying before, Anne. I almost like that idea too, like both of them. You can't really notice this one that much when this is going too. Okay, let's look for like a vocal thing that would fit nicely here. Pop slice back up, splice, not slice. Splice back open. Hang on. There's a vocal pack that I saved that I've used several times, and it's always really good. In my opinion, one of the best vocal tracks right here. LEV can do some good stuff. She did this, if this sounds familiar.
You're a dreamer, so am I. I like dragons, I like butterflies. I make wishes talking to the sky. We are dreamers of a different kind. We won't be broke forever.
Yeah, that's one I downloaded before and never used. Do you have anything done at 80 BPM? Not that that's like the determining factor right there. No, Are you actually loading? Or oh no, you do. You are. Hey, look at that.
What's left to my own?
No, can we get something a little drier?
You wanna be good, you wanna be great. Bring me to life, I need you. Bring me
Yeah, that's
to
cool and all.
life, I need you. Oh, I need you. Bring me to life. Bring me to life, I need you.
I mean, that sounds really cool and all, but
Oh, what's left to my own devices? And now I'm in deep. I'm dreaming of paradises, but I'm not asleep.
just want to test.
What's left to my own devices?
Just experimenting here.
Now I'm in deep. I'm dreaming of paradises, but I'm not asleep. What's left to my own devices?
It's not that bad.
What's left to my own devices? And now
Let's just heart that one for now. We'll come back to it.
I need you. Bring
No.
me to life. I need you.
We'll just look for a single word with a meaning you could see in your track. Wouldn't pay attention to the pitch or anything. You can easily make a single word fit pitch-wise. That's true.
If I try.
How about this one?
Oh.
Nice. Oh. Maybe we should break off of Ellie. You know, I've used her before. It is nice. But let's maybe see if we can find something new. Different. Not genre. Instruments. I've used a lot of female vocalists. Maybe let's try a male one. Lo-fi, soul, future beats. Yeah. That's what y'all say. No, don't show me the popular ones either. Show me random. And then also, I can't believe I have to do this, but... Wow. There's some sexy covers you got there, guys. Let's do dry. I want something dry.
So fuck how you feel, cause none of it's real.
Summon the troops.
What?
Summon the troops.
Summon the troops.
Freaky.
All right, I think we found our single word that will fit.
Freaky.
Don't say it, what I already.
Sipping on my lean and I'm with my fucking team. Sipping on my lean and I'm with more life.
I wanna know.
Gonna be alright.
Should we look for soul vocals?
I find peace.
And nothing else now.
Hang on. Soul vocals for house.
Don't be afraid. We are society. Built on love, built on talent.
This is more spoken word. I don't want that.
Because we are love.
When it's spoken word, why are you giving it like a key? I mean,
I get lost inside these sounds. One love. We are a society, y'all. Within this society, there's love. But we are free.
creepy.
I'm talking. Mm-hmm. We are free. We are love. We're round. We're skinny. We're big. We're small. But we have love in our heart. And we want you in. As long as you bring the love. Food for the body, thought for the mind, jam it.
Maybe it doesn't have to be singing. Maybe it could just be spoken word.
We are free. We are love. We're round. We're skinny. We're big. We're small. But we have love in our heart. But we have love in our heart. Love in our heart. And we want you in. As long as you bring the love. Bring the love. You bring the love. 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 Bring the love.
What's the longest one he's got? Is it still going? Yeah. It's just in long gaps between it. I don't want it like that.
Is this real? Maybe. Is this real? Walk into the hay. One love. We're together. You this real in action. A reaction in movement in time. Are you sitting? Wondered why. Did you fly away? Then I realized you never left. Bring it over here. Let's get started. Is this a game that you want to play? Bring it. We are free.
Oh, that's that one again.
I'm talking to Philly. I'm talking to London. I'm talking to D.C., Paris, Berlin, everybody. Baltimore, L.A., Orlando, y'all.
He's just naming cities.
You say thing.
Okay, maybe let's go back out. Well, what else we got?
Let's go. Let's go.
I can feel them.
This love is what we're mad about.
Sabroso!
What?
Jump up.
I am low on health.
There we go.
I am low on health.
Shooting star. Vince.
Doom.
Every
And their oil strangling flying machines.
Girl, you look good tonight.
I've used this one before. Hubert Tubbs.
Girl, you look good tonight.
Come from the east. Don't want like Lego bees.
I don't know. I almost you say look for a single word with a meaning for your track. I almost don't want to just do a single word. I almost like the idea of
10.
or
9.
if I did do a longer, or I'm sorry, just a single word, I would want to do something where I have like a longer part going over here.
Oh,
I don't know. Come on.
stay by my side. We'll be living in utopia. Stay.
Not this stuff though. But like I was saying before, like where it was like that long phrase that he's talking about, and then I could cut one part of it out and then turn it into more of a melodic part right here when we bring it back in. I could try something like that. I stop clicking those ones with the night in it.
Cause I got a feeling. Yeah, doing your hot car. Oh God, Billy Pitty Petty right now, right now. Right now, right now. Billy Pitty Petty right now, right now. Petty right now, right now. Naughty cool. Wait, toys, dancer in the dark.
Listen to this ultrasound.
Hashtag house.
Some are so bad.
Watch this.
Why would anyone get these ones?
Los tigres.
Now test this tomboy. Now test this tomboy.
AAA game character dwarf. Just sound effects for your video game with a dwarf, I guess. None of these are really coming out to me.
Shaking hands with fiends, knowing something isn't right and you'll lose. I recall it was you to send and we should talk.
Dirty bass.
Dirty bass. See, this is sometimes what Splice is like, just sifting through a lot of crap.
Latina rica.
I don't care, you don't care, we throw our hands up.
Granted, I don't know what I'm looking for, but a longer phrase might work too. But honestly, most vocals are just so incredibly dumb and superficial that they often just make the track worse.
No lie, I'm on cloud nine.
Everybody in the club.
Why would someone want this?
Ha! Squeezy, yeah.
Let's go back to Hubert. Hubert, my man, give me some soulful stuff. See, I've used this before.
Let me be good to you.
That was a good one. I like that.
I know the sun's gonna shine on me.
Let's see if you got anything. I mean, well, we already know he's got something at 80 BPM, but something other than the ones I got before of being good to people.
I know. No matter what may come to be, make all your dreams come.
No, I already got that one.
I've got a feeling. Whoa, ooh, I don't know what to do. You, yeah, yeah. Ooh, I wanna love ya. I wanna dance with you.
He's got every key.
Sun's gonna shine on me. Hey, oh, there's some things you do. Do all I can for you. Let's get serious. Tell me what you know about that. What do you know about that? I'll be a witness. I don't listen. Squeeze ya. Ooh, you. Baby, just for you. Oh, hey, I got a feeling you're doing things that you shouldn't do.
Maybe I shouldn't even do vocals. I don't know. I really... Hang on. Let me hear this whole track from the beginning. I was on such a roll before, and now I feel like we hit a roadblock. I'm just being too picky, maybe. I can make a lot of these work. I feel like this still needs more reverb to me. Okay. Rather than trying to fit a melody in and everything like that, let me peruse the spoken word section. Spoken word. Dry male spoken words. Yep, something like this, you know.
Summon the troops.
Okay, come on, that's not a spoken word.
And they're well strangling.
Okay, shut up. Come on, Splice. Don't be a complete disappointment. Spoken word. No, can we get... Okay, can I get dry again?
Hey.
Okay, none of those. Can we get sort by duration? Like, eliminate all the like haze and the oohs and the I want people like saying phrases.
The passion takes over.
Such charm. No shan't I
Widely flung. Warning of slaughter. The weaver's beam's net. 'Tis wet with blood. Find we. What?
Because otherwise, I almost want to use like a longer movie quote or something like that. Like I've done like so many times with my lo-fi and shit.
Find we.
Maybe we should do that. Maybe that'll get me unstuck. And I know it might be overdone, but I don't know. I'm just not feeling any of the other spoken word stuff really.
You're a monster.
Okay. I think I've used the longer ones from this one. Maybe. Wait, this is vocal. Oh, no, this is volume 2. Never mind. I used volume 1 a lot.
What's locked behind that door?
Horror. No normal mind can imagine. Something even more
It would be
terrible
really cool
than
if the haze and ooze could be eliminated from the search results. Yeah, that'd be great.
It still is too risky, too uncontrolled.
Saved his life.
And the after effects, what about them?
You've lost the urge to experiment, to explore.
How long is this? Let's see, 124 to... so it's
Don't explore on people.
24 seconds. So like this would be the shortest.
So for the past 20 years, my experiments with animal transplants have been pointed to this week.
You could type in a certain word that you want to have included. That's true, but I don't really know of a certain word, you know? Yeah.
Was far from being a well man, Miss Carrington.
Yes, I know.
Seeing you for the first time may be something of a shock to him.
I think I understand, Doctor.
He's been looking forward to your arrival with great eagerness. I hope there'll never be any occasion for you to be separated from him again. Come with me, please.
Here. Something like this, even. You know, that would actually fit the timing very well.
Your father's far from being a well man, Miss Carrington.
Yes, I know.
Seeing you for the first time may be something of a shock to him.
I think I understand, Doctor.
He's been looking forward to your arrival with great eagerness. I hope there'll never be any occasion for you to be separated from him again. Come with me, please.
That fits really well. You know? I mean, even the timing of that was perfect. I don't know. Now I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna just cave and go cliche all day. Cliche all day, baby. It just works too well, you know? I can even just sync up the whole thing where it just, like, the Come With Me works really well.
Separated from him again. Come with me, please.
I mean, that works right there, but...
Come with me, please. Come with me, please.
I almost like that more.
Come with me, please.
The Come With Me, Please. Because, yeah, and that's what I could cut up and use a bunch, the Come With Me, Please. And so we got this whole first part that just sort of makes this interesting.
Your father's far from being a well man, Miss Carrington.
Yes, I know.
Seeing you for the first time may be something of a shock.
Sometimes I love putting reverb on it.
I think I understand, Doctor.
He's been looking forward to your arrival with great eagerness.
Maybe not that much reverb.
I hope there'll never be any occasion for you to be separated from him again. Come with me, please.
Come with me, please. Like, yeah,
you to be separated from him again. You to be separated from him again. Come with me, please. Come with me, please.
Hang on. Oops. That would be the Come With Me, Please right there.
Come with me, please. Come with me, please. Come with me, please.
Figure if there's another sound I want to add too. But I don't know. I feel like this fits pretty nicely. Gives us the break from the piano.
Well man, Miss Carrington.
Yes, I know.
Seeing you for the first time may be something of a shock to him.
Let me turn down that reverb a little.
I think I understand, Doctor.
He's been looking forward to your arrival with great eagerness. I hope there'll never be any occasion for you to be separated from him again. Come with me, please. Come with me, please.
I mean, I could do like straight like mixing with just this sort of thing. Like
come with me, please. Come with me.
Right.
Come.
Wait, hang on.
Come with me. Me, please. Come with me, please. Come with me, please.
Maybe that doesn't fit the timing as well as I thought it would. We could do some weird mixing with it, but I feel like it would sound better if I had it like on a record and could actually do like scratching with it. Come with me, please. You know what I mean? That sort of shit. I don't think I could fake it well enough.
Come with me, please.
Is there another line I could take from this, maybe?
Your father's far from being a well man, Miss Carrington.
Yes, I know.
Seeing you for the first time may be something of a shock to him.
I think I understand, Doctor.
He's been looking forward to your arrival with great eagerness.
I think I understand, Doctor.
He's been looking forward to your...
I understand, Doctor.
He's been looking forward to your arrival with great eagerness. I hope there'll never be any occasion for you to be separated from him again. Come with me, please.
Could get some scratch samples, but yeah, faking scratching isn't too easy for sure. Yeah, I just don't think I could fake it well enough. Hang on. Let me just see what they got for scratching samples. Would they have it in here? Come on. Like if I did instruments, do they have like DJ? No. Probably just have to search for it. What if I did scratches? Or should I just do scratch? Just want to see real quick. Just because if I do want to do it, I want to do it like mega easy. Scratches that are already at 80. I know I could. Oh, whoa, nothing. No samples in terms of scratch. Okay, how many samples do you even find when you when I search in general? Oh, over 1,000, 1,600, but none of them are at 80. Okay. Well, what if I here do vinyl? Just to hear how it sounds. Testing here. Here, let me do this real quick. All of this. Or well, this stuff I should just do. Consolidate that. Just so when I change the... And this is just the tested, whatever. I guess I didn't have to consolidate it. We'll undo that. Bump it up to 90.
Come with me, please. Come with me, please.
These are all at 90. Yeah, I can slow them down and everything. Let me go in here real quick. Stop this. Was vinyl? Here we go. Vinyl. Sort by BPM. Oh, just some crackle. Okay. Honestly, I want something really simple. There's like an MF Doom song where all he does is just go, and he does it for a long time. Nothing really crazy fancy like these guys are doing. I would love something like that. These are all almost too much. Something really simple, dude. And now we're in a 115. Like, this is way too much. Way over the top. I don't need all that. I just want something really simple. Hell, maybe I should just get something like that and just loop it. Like this even, like... I mean, I'm not looping it very well, but... Scratches is its own tag there. I wonder if I did scratch, if that would come up with something better. Not sure how good looping these are going to sound. But that is basically what I would want. Combine a few. Some of these short ones were cool, yeah. I don't know if I can combine them without it sounding really fake. It'd be basically like looping one for a while. If I can get that looping really good. It's just like a little over the top there. This one's just straight up lo-fi hip hop. What do we got with lo-fi hip hop pack? Can't even loop your own tracks? You don't have to. No.
You got
Check.
All right, I'm going to gamble. This one's good. There was another decent one up top here, wasn't there? Let me just try the one I just got, and I just want to hear what it sounds like when I loop it and stuff. No, stop. That's not what I'm trying to do. There we go. It's going to be too loud already. Oop, come on. What if I did this? Hang on, just curious. Consolidate and then loop. Oh, we need to bump this back down to 80. Okay. Hang on. Delete that. Drag in a new one. Now it's no, come on, to 80. It basically goes every time there. No, it would be like this. Yeah. No. No, I guess don't consolidate it like that. Do this. Consolidate that. Delete all those so we can get a consolidated one. I mean, we can change it off of beats too. That might help. Well, it's not so bad, actually. I can't make it sound like I'm scratching the vocals on this.
Come with me, please.
But they're still nice. It's still a nice percussive sound, you know. I think it's good. Oh shit, hang on a minute. All of these make them texture. Do that. So the pitch bending gives it some variety, you know. Wait, hang on a minute. Did we pitch shift this one? No, not this one. No, not the first one. fuck you. You're automating the volume. Stop that. Stop it.
Come with me. Come with me. Come with me.
We could even end it there, even. I don't know, because like lo-fi tracks are one things that you. There's some things that you don't want to go for too long, you know. Especially since I don't want to come up with a new piano sample. I like the idea of just using one sample all the way throughout. Maybe it might be better to keep it shorter. We still need to add some more variety in the drums and whatnot.
Come with me.
Scratches right there.
Come with me.
Just adding that little variety I was talking about.
Come with me.
Hang on a minute. What is this? What is this? Why are you here? What happened? Oh, that was the reversed part.
Come with me.
Guess we're not using that.
Come with me.
How would we end it if this was our ending?
Come with me. Come with me.
I would like this, you know, this like.
Come with me.
So imagine this like fading out and becoming more absorbed in like a reverb as well or something.
Come with me. Come with me.
Let's do that. I mean, yeah, this is basically just like a dying echo or something like that, but it allows for more customization if it's just a looping part that I can sort of, you know, fuck with myself. Let's copy the cathedral reverb here and paste it on right there. Keep the dry wet at 0. We're gonna just like increase that as it goes. You know, drop the utility volume a little bit so it fades out. Because there it really feels like it's, you know, disappearing into nothingness or whatever.
Come with me, please.
Let's do this. Because I know the volume's good. Maybe we should just volume automate it rather than utility automate it. Do that. I don't use the utility in any other way, so let's just delete it for right now. Keep the cathedral going. We'll do this. I just want to look at that real quick. Cathedral, dry, wet. Yeah. No, we don't want that. Maybe we'll just do it like that. There we go. So now it fades a little slower. And we'll automate the volume so we can get to like pure silence. By the end there, give it a little curve. You know, I changed my mind about the reverb. I wanted to go more into reverb faster. And that would be the very end. Yeah, that's not bad.
Come with me, please. Come with me, please. Come with me, please. Come with me, please.
Here's something. The vocals, nothing else has the compression on it. The sidechain compression. What does this sound like? Maybe a little less.
Come with me, please.
And the vocals don't have it at all.
Your father's far from being a well man, Miss Carrington.
Yes, I know.
Seeing you for the first time may be something of a shock to him.
I think I understand, Doctor.
He's been looking forward to your arrival with great eagerness. I hope there'll never be any occasion for you to be separated from him again.
Do just a little bit.
Come with me, please. Come with me, please. Come with me, please. Come with me, please.
I don't think I'd need any other variety in drums. Just this break right here so you can hear the scratching is nice.
Come with me, please. Come with me, please. Come with me, please.
Fuck you and your minimum sample length, Ableton. There.
Come with me, please.
Let me hear this with headphones on. Because I haven't done any mixing with headphones whatsoever. So, probably need to do that. But we may actually already have a finished track. Because I dig how this sounds. I dig it. Love that beginning part. I just want to experiment with something on this. Too short of a delay. Hang on a second. Less feedback. I like that. Turn down the dry wet a little bit. You can barely hear that. Maybe that doesn't even matter. That's better, because here you can still hear it a little bit, very faintly.
Your father's far from being a well man, Miss Carrington.
Yes, I know.
Seeing you for the first time may be something of a shock to him.
I think I understand, Doctor.
He's been looking forward to your arrival with great eagerness. I hope there'll never be any occasion for you to be separated from him again. Come with me, please.
Turn down the scratches just a pinch. I actually want to beef up the kick a little bit too. maybe I just need to lower these a little bit. Let me listen one more time with mixing, but no, I said the whole start. But I think it sounds pretty good. I think we might have ourselves a finished track already. It's simple, not overly complicated. Does what it needs to do. You know, these lo-fi tracks, I don't think they need to be overly intricate, and definitely not too long. You can get bored of the samples real quickly. Turn the violin down just a tiny pinch.
Your father's far from being a well man, Miss Carrington.
Yes, I know.
Seeing you for the first time may be something of a shock to him.
I think I understand, Doctor.
He's been looking forward to your arrival with great eagerness.
I think it's just that high end.
There'll never be any occasion for you to be separated from him again. Come with me.
I don't like that high end on the violin. Now I could add like a fake vinyl sound to the whole track if I wanted, but I feel like that's not necessary. That's the end. Okay. Okay. That may do it. That may do it. I think I can't think of anything else I want to add. It's chill, it's simple, it does what it needs to do, and then it just politely fades off into nothing. So yeah, I think I'm going to call it, and I will, well, master it and then put it up on SoundCloud so you guys can enjoy this for all your studying or relaxing or whatever reason you would have to listen to lo-fi needs. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching. Thanks, Mintrovert and Seiko, everybody, for your suggestions. I really appreciate it. Don't think it would have come together the same way without you, and I love how it came together. So I appreciate you guys being there. Do I have anything else to say? I don't think I got anything else to say. Tunesday Volume 10 is up on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, all those sort of things. You're just back right now. Okay, here. Well, let me play it one more time. But I think I'm done. I can't think of anything else I want to add. I don't want to overcomplicate it. That's the problem I do with lo-fi tracks, is I keep adding too much stuff. So I think I want to keep it as it is. Good. I need to listen to it one more time without my headphones on to get a good mix. I turned the kick up. I don't know if I like that or not. No, I do. added just a faint echo on the clarinet there. Barely hear it. Maybe the kick is a little loud. I'll turn it down a pinch more, because I did jack it up with the headphones on. Bring it down 1 dB.
Your father's far from being a well man, Miss Carrington.
Yes, I know.
Seeing you for the first time may be something of a shock to him.
I think I understand, Doctor.
He's been looking forward to your arrival with great eagerness. I hope there'll never be any occasion for you to be separated from him again. Come with me, please. Come with me, please.
Just a little break so you can actually hear the scratching.
Come with me, please. Come with me, please.
The piano just fades into the reverb, you know? The part at 37 and following is really nice. At 37. Oh, yeah, right here.
Come with me, please.
Yeah, I like it. And it's sort of like the thing we were talking about, where like the best part is for last. Like in a 2.5 minute song, it doesn't get really, really, really good until 1:48, you know, in the last minute, basically. So you got a minute and a half of still good. It's a nice build up, but then just that ending bit is what's really, really good. Yeah, I dig this one. And I don't think I want to add anything else, because I have a problem of layering too much stuff on, and then it no longer becomes lo-fi. It becomes like trip hop, which I guess you could argue is lo-fi, but I almost argue that trip hop has a lot more added instruments. You know, for instance, I have no bass going in this, but a lot of lo-fi stuff, you don't have any sort of bass, which is fine. You don't really need that. Our low end is being just monopolized by that kick, which is nice. I like that. Okay. End section is great. Thank you.
Come with me, please.
Thank you. Yeah, I like this. I like this part a lot. I think the scratching came together nicely. You know, this is exactly what I was trying to do. Just like a really simple, just like, because all the scratching are like, and just like going crazy. There's so many complicated rhythms, and yeah, you can do that and all, but like I wanted something really simple. I could just keep thinking of that like MF Doom song. I don't know what it is right off the top of my head, but there's a song where he literally just has this sort of scratching going on. Just like really simple, like rhythmic scratching. No, not overly complicated. Anyone could do this. It's just literally grabbing a record and doing this. So yeah, this part's just super chill. It's relaxing. It's lazy scratching, you know. That's what's going on. Completely over the top for what you needed. Yeah. Yeah, those are just too much. So yeah, I dig the slow, simple scratch in there. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it. So I'll play this one more time as a little outro, but otherwise you can catch this song on SoundCloud in like an hour, probably, because I'm gonna go eat something first. Eat something real quick, and then I'll put this this bad boy online, and you can enjoy it when you're studying or relaxing or doing whatever lo-fi is supposed to be done with in the background, you know. Thank you guys once again so much for hanging out and watching and all the suggestions everybody's had. Next stream is hopefully going to be Thursday, but if I have to postpone Thursday, it'll then definitely be Friday. And whether or not I postpone Thursday, I might still be able to squeeze in a stream Friday, and maybe we'll just chill and make some more lo-fi just because it's fun as fuck to do. We'll see. No guarantee about doing the lo-fi stream, but at least a stream or something on Friday, right? I got time. I can do it. Let's do it. So in the meantime, see you guys later. Have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is by you. And I will... Oh, what's this, Ann? Another... Whoop. Well, I'll check those out. You're adding more stuff. I got a YouTube collection already built up. I will check those out immediately. Oh, I guess we don't have a name for this song. I didn't even think about this. 2 more tracks I'll enjoy. Yeah, let me snag those up real quick. What should we call this one? Come With Me, Please, maybe? Just right off this part? We could do that.
Come with me, please. Come with me, please.
Or just Come With Me. We don't even need the please. We throw our manners in the trash. Come with me. That's...
Come with me, please.
No, the please actually would add variety, so I'd almost want to add the please. Because how many songs are called Come With Me? I feel like there's got to be tons.
Come with me, please.
So the please would sound different. Come with me, please. Please. Maybe Come With Me. I don't know. But I feel like Come With Me has been done a lot, probably, right? If I search Come With Me song, I bet there's going to be thousands. I don't know. It's either going to be Come With Me or Come With Me, Please. I haven't decided yet, but it'll be one of those two. Anyways, one last playthrough as I say goodbye. See you guys later.